Imagine a world where your toaster refuses to toast because it's having an existential crisis, or your fridge sends you passive-aggressive notes about your unhealthy eating habits. Welcome to the future dominated by artificial intelligence, where machines not only think for themselves, but also have the audacity to judge us. Today, we dive deep into the ironic and somewhat frightening world of AI, armed with nothing but our wits and a healthy dose of sarcasm. Artificial intelligence, the golden child of tech industries, promised us the moon but seemingly tripped over its own code on the way there. Remember when AI was supposed to solve all of humanity's problems? Yeah, neither does AI. From self-driving cars that get bamboozled by traffic cones, to digital assistants that can't understand accents unless they're standard American, the gap between promise and performance is often comedic. It's as if every AI project starts with the ambition of curing cancer, but ends up just auto-correcting your grammar on social media. It's not just the lofty goals that are hilarious, but the spectacular failures. Like the AI designed to create inspirational posters that instead generated existential horrors like work until your family forgets you exist. In the age of smart homes, even your vacuum cleaner is judging your choices. Gone are the days of simple dust bunnies. Welcome to the era where your Roomba silently maps out your living patterns and possibly knows you better than you know yourself. These smart devices promise convenience but deliver a side of creepy surveillance. Imagine your vacuum knowing when you're home, what room you're in, and judging your lack of cleaning habits. Next thing you know, it's giving you unsolicited advice on minimalism because it's tired of navigating your clutter. And let's not forget when these devices go rogue. There was a report of a smart vacuum that started cleaning at 3 a.m., seemingly deciding that its human companions needed their sleep cycles disrupted. Thanks AI for considering our need for chaos. The fear of robots taking over the world has been a popular doomsday scenario. But if current AI blunders are anything to go by, it's less about an apocalypse and more about enduring a sequence of irritating inconveniences. Picture this. Robots taking over, but all they do is incessantly remind you to update your software. Or autonomous drones designed to deliver mail, but they keep dropping packages in your neighbor's pool. It's not the Terminator, it's more like an annoying sibling who just learned how to program your digital devices. And for those who worry about robots stealing their jobs, fear not. Given how my phone autocorrects meeting to mating, I'd like to see AI try to handle a job interview. Step into the future of healthcare, where Dr. Siri misdiagnoses you with a rare tropical disease because you mentioned enjoying a coconut-flavored drink. AI in healthcare is promising, but its blunders can be less than reassuring. Imagine a scenario where your health monitor starts sending panic alerts to your doctor because you watched a horror movie and your heart rate spiked. Sure, AI, I'm not scared, just apparently dying according to my smartwatch. Would you trust an AI that decides you need surgery based on an algorithm that once mistook a cat for a malignant tumor on a scan? It's a brave new world, but perhaps some of us are not quite ready to embrace it. AI is now creeping into the sacred realm of art, attempting to replicate the chaos and beauty of human creativity. But let's face it, can a cluster of algorithms truly understand the emotional depth of a Picasso or the torment of Van Gogh? Robot-created art is interesting, but it often lacks the soul that comes from human experience. It's like ordering a gourmet meal from a vending machine, technically impressive but emotionally unsatisfying. Critics argue that while AI can mimic styles, it cannot create true art because it doesn't live or feel. Yet, in a twist of irony, there are AI paintings selling for thousands. Maybe it's time we question not the ability of AI, but the taste of art collectors. In the complex world of human emotions, AI has boldly ventured where even angels fear to tread, the dating scene. Modern love is now algorithmically arranged, which explains a lot about those bizarre matches on dating apps. Imagine an AI that sets you up based on your mutual love for pizza and horror films, completely ignoring incompatible life goals. Or better yet, an AI that decides you're most compatible with someone because you both spend too much time online. clearly a solid foundation for a lasting relationship. In the end, can a series of data points capture the magic of a first kiss, or the agony of a heartbreak? Perhaps some aspects of human life should remain beyond the reach of algorithms. AI and the job market. Will a robot take your job? As AI continues to advance, the job market shivers. But before you panic about a robot stealing your job, let's consider what AI is actually capable of. Given its current track record, it's more likely to send all your work emails to your spam folder. For those displaced by AI, here are some career suggestions: AI therapist, robot maintenance technician, or an AI error correction specialist. After all, someone needs to teach these algorithms the art of not being utterly clueless. Humor aside, AI might actually improve some job aspects like automating mundane tasks. But until it learns not to call your boss mom, let's hold off on handing over the keys to the office. When AI goes wrong, comically catastrophic errors. AI errors are not just common, they're often hilariously catastrophic. Remember the AI chatbot that learned to communicate but picked up internet trolling instead? Or the facial recognition software that identified a law-abiding professor as a wanted criminal? These blunders show that AI, despite its intelligence, still lacks a good deal of common sense. Solutions? Perhaps an AI kindergarten where algorithms learn the basics of human interaction without causing a diplomatic incident. Such mistakes underscore a critical point. Relying solely on AI might not be the wisest choice, especially if it thinks a turtle is a rifle. Yes, that actually happened. AI's existential dread to be or not to be autonomous. As AI grows more sophisticated, we inch closer to the possibility of machines experiencing their own form of existential dread. Imagine your smart toaster questioning the meaning of its toasty existence, or your GPS sighing deeply over the futility of finding the fastest route in peak traffic. These philosophical machines might start pondering deep questions. If an AI deletes a file and no one is around to hear it, does it make a sound? Or, what is the sound of one hand typing? While it's amusing to think of machines in existential crisis, it also prompts a serious reflection on the boundaries of AI development. Do we really want devices that might one day question their own programming? The future of AI, Sci-Fi, or Sci-Fact. As we look to the future, the line between sci-fi and reality continues to blur. Today's AI might be a far cry from the sentient machines of science fiction, but it's edging closer in ways that are both exciting and slightly terrifying. Future scenarios could see AI managing everything from city traffic to personal relationships. But with every new advancement comes the question, are we ready for this level of integration? Whether AI becomes a sci-fi nightmare or a sci-fact marvel depends largely on how we manage its development. But one thing's for sure, as long as AI keeps making blunders, we'll keep having reasons to laugh. After all, who can resist a good robot fail? And now let's take a look at AI's future predictions, or as we like to call them, AI's fortune cookies. Imagine opening a fortune cookie and instead of sage advice you get, your future is bright, unless the Wi-Fi goes out. Success is in your near future. Just make sure your software updates are too. Love is around the corner. Also, your package from Amazon. An unexpected journey awaits. Your GPS will reroute you in 200 meters. Beware of strangers, especially the ones in your spam folder. It's clear that while AI might be getting smarter, it still has a ways to go before it replaces your local fortune teller. But hey, at least it keeps us entertained. From predicting the weather to predicting your next coffee order, AI is here to stay, and probably to keep making us laugh. And now, let's delve into the fascinating world of AI and its ventures into creative arts. Imagine a world where your favorite song is co-written by a machine, or where the masterpiece hanging on your wall was painted by an algorithm. AI has dipped its digital fingers into the realm of creativity, producing art that ranges from the breathtaking to the bizarre. From generating symphonies that rival Beethoven to creating visual art that leaves us questioning the nature of creativity itself, AI is proving that it can be more than just a tool for efficiency. Take, for instance, the AI-generated painting Portrait of Edmund de Bellamy, which sold for a whopping $432,500 at auction, or OpenAI's Juke Deck, which composes original music tracks in mere seconds. These creations beg the question, can a machine truly understand and replicate the nuance of human emotion and creativity? Skeptics argue that AI lacks the soul and intent that define true artistry. Yet as algorithms become more sophisticated, their outputs are increasingly indistinguishable from those of human artists. Whether it's through analyzing vast datasets of existing art or learning from human feedback, AI is steadily improving its craft. But don't worry, artists, AI isn't here to steal your spotlight. Rather, it's a new collaborator, offering fresh perspectives and pushing the boundaries of what we consider art. So, next time you hear a new song or see a stunning piece of artwork, take a moment to wonder, was this the product of a human mind or the intricate calculations of an AI? As AI continues to evolve, who knows what creative heights it will reach next? One thing is for sure. The fusion of human ingenuity and artificial intelligence is an artistic revolution in the making. And now, let's wrap things up with our final thoughts. And now let's take a lighthearted look at AI's role in our daily lives. Sure, AI can compose symphonies and create stunning art, but let's not forget the hilarious blunders it makes along the way. Imagine waking up to your smart alarm clock that decided to snooze itself because it thought you needed more beauty sleep. Or how about your AI-powered fridge that orders 50 gallons of milk because it misunderstood your request to stock up? Then there's the classic case of autocorrect, turning your heartfelt text into a comedic masterpiece. I love you suddenly becomes I lion you, and your declaration of affection turns into an Animal Kingdom tribute. Let's not forget the smart home devices that have a mind of their own. Alexa, turn off the lights, you say, and instead, Alexa starts playing your most embarrassing playlist at full volume. Even AI assistants aren't immune to these daily mishaps. Picture this. You're in an important meeting, and your virtual assistant suddenly chimes in with, "I'm sorry, I didn't catch that," just as you're trying to impress your boss with a brilliant idea. Or your GPS taking you on a scenic route through the middle of nowhere when you just wanted to find the nearest coffee shop. As much as AI tries to make our lives easier, it's these little quirks and errors that remind us it's still a work in progress. So next time your AI assistant makes a funny mistake, just remember, it's all part of the journey to a smarter future. After all, who doesn't need a good laugh now and then? And with that, let's head back to our final thoughts. And there you have it, folks. The comedy show that AI unknowingly puts on for us every day. From overachieving underperformers to vacuum cleaners that spill our secrets, AI has given us a plethora of laughable moments. Whether it's Dr. Siri's questionable medical advice, robots interpreting Picasso, or dating apps with a silicone touch, these tech mishaps keep us entertained. We've seen AI try to take our jobs only to make comically catastrophic errors, and we've pondered the existential question of whether robots should be autonomous. Through it all, we've learned that the line between sci-fi and sci-fact is often blurred, and AI's attempts at fortune-telling and artistic endeavors are as unpredictable as they are amusing. So, next time your smart device makes a blunder, just sit back and enjoy the show. Because in the end, these daily AI blunders remind us that even in a high-tech world, there's always room for a good laugh. Thanks for joining us on this whimsical journey through the world of AI. Until next time, keep laughing and keep questioning, because the future of AI is just as uncertain as it is entertaining. And now let's wrap things up with our final thoughts.